Hi everyone, and welcome to NXT. I, Gorilla Monsoon, here with Samoius and with the Jackal. And today on NXT, we're gonna see that loudmouth Austin Theory here today on NXT. The TWF light heavyweight fighter, Gorilla Monsoon says. I mean, give me a break about the way he behaves. Well, Samoa says, Austin Theory, he seems to truly believe that he is God's gift to wrestling. If God did give gifts to wrestling, I don't think Austin Theory would be that gift. Well, I can tell you what, he thinks highly of, Samoa says. Well, I can tell you what, he does think highly of himself, the Jackal says. And you do gotta think highly of yourself in the skilled wrestling business or sports schoolie or whatever you want to call it. Or you're not gonna go anywhere if you don't got that mindset or stand. You know something, Jackal? For one time, you're really believing that his mindset and his stand, is the right way to think. Well, I think that's wrong. I don't think that's the right way to think. Being a bully creeping a hill doesn't really get you that much in life, unless you want to make foes. But then again, Jackal, you made foes your whole life, Girl Monsoon says. Yeah, he has, Samoa said. He's made a lot of foes. Some even foes he doesn't even know he's made, Samoa says. So, Austin Theory goes, everyone wants to know, who am I gonna bury next? I already did it to Kenny Omega. I already did it to Angel. Well, so who am I going to be burying next? Who's going to be next on going to get buried, by Austin Theory? All right, Austin Theory. It's going to be me. Dodo Abba. Or Dodo Abda. Baba. Okay, whatever my name is, I'm going to take your TWF light heavyweight winnings off of you. Is that right? That's right. Some Disney Lucasfilm Star Wars self who thinks you're so great. You think you're so cool. Boba Obot. What kind of name is that anyway? I don't care. At the end of the day, your gun doesn't frighten me. And your head shield, you're going to need that because your head shield's not going to shield you. And at the end of the day, I'm going to beat you. And you know something? You're not as great as you think you are because someone gave you away to the Glassport Thrift Metal. Yeah, Austin Theory, some of us, you got bought from Walmart. Does that make you greater than me? Yeah! Well, guess what, Austin Theory? If that's your belief, your thought, your take, well, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to take your TWF light heavyweight winnings off of you. Because we all know at the end of the day that you're not even a light heavyweight. Which I think the TWF never really had standards for who was or was not a light heavyweight. Well, here comes the fight lord in the ring now. And I guess we got this match going, Gorilla Monsoon says. How long you think it'll take before he falls down, the Jackal says. Would you stop, Gorilla Monsoon says. I don't know how long it's good about the fight keeper or the match keeper falling down. I don't know, Samoa says. I don't seek to think about those kind of things. Hopefully he doesn't fall over at all. This is for the TWF light heavyweight winnings. First, he is Odo Balbot, if I'm saying his name right. And he is the TWF light heavyweight fighter, Austin Theory. Well, Austin Theory right now. Austin Theory right... Come on, stand... Well, Austin Theory right now, just took Boba Oddot down, Gorilla Monsoon said. And forgive me if I don't know how to say his name. And I guess that was a suplex Austin Theory gave to Odo Bobot. If I can't say his name, then oh well. Well, you know what Samoa says? You can guilt it on Steven Spielberg and George Lucas because they're the ones that came up with the name. And it was hard for someone to say it, Samoa says. You know what? At the end of the day, I don't care. Austin Theory's going to take out this Disney Lucasfilm self. This Disney Lucasfilm Star Wars self. Yeah. I'll break that gun off. Oh! And Gorilla Monsoon says Austin Theory wanted to go after the gun, and Bobo Bobot. I can't say his name right. So go law work me. Gorilla Monsoon says. And Austin Theory being a creep and a bully and a heel. Now he's in the bind now, Gorilla Monsoon said. Well, Samoa says, a lot of us don't know how to say his name right, and no one has gotten angry at us or irked at us and say, you can't say his name right. I guess it would be, I don't know, Boba. I don't know how to say his name right, but all I know is Samoa say just took Austin Theory down, our beloved TWF light heavyweight fighter. Samoa says, he isn't beloved at all, Gorilla Monsoon says. And now, a spin kick, and now Austin Theory is now out of the ring, Gorilla Monsoon says. And Odo Baba is going to come after him. And, well, Austin Theory got out of the way. And now he's gone back in the ring now for the A downtown. And Austin Theory beat Odo Baba and keep the TWF light heavyweight winnings for another day. Gorilla Monsoon said, it looks like the Jackal says that Austin Theory is going to beat this Disney Lucasfilm Star Wars self, the Jackal says. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Thanks for getting buried and besmirched. The Jackal says, no, the only one getting buried and besmirched and shamed around here is you, Gorilla Monsoon said, if you don't stop. Oh, Samoa said, looks like he's going to beat him now. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. And still, the TWF light heavyweight fighter, Bobo, I guess. And now he's getting up now, and we all know he's not happy with what happened, Gorilla Monsoon says. And Austin Theory, sadly, has that mindset and stand that he thinks he's so great. But then him behaving like a bully, creep in the heel. For what grounds, sake or why? Gorilla Monsoon says, but fuck. But at the end of the day, Gorilla Monsoon says, there isn't no ground, sake or why for why he behaves the way he behaves. No, I guess there isn't, Samoa says. And at the end of the day, shit. And at the end of the day, well, there's Hat now. At the end of the day, Samoa said, I guess we're going to be, stuck with him. Well, first off, First off, at the end of the day, the Jackal says, you don't gotta worry that much about him, because my man, Kenny Omega, he's gonna end up beating he's gonna end up beating Austin Theory. You know, he's gonna be end up beating Austin Theory, and then you'll have him, you know, as the TWF light heavyweight fighter. The Jackal says. Well, then Gorilla Monsoon says, well, we should really have all of Kenny Omega out here now, because he's another creep just like Austin Theory is. Or is he? Gorilla Monsoon says, I don't know, Samoa say. He has a mind of Austin Theory, so he probably isn't a creep like he was. Take it away, Jim Ross. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon. I'm going to be talking with Odo Bobot. I'll be talking with, I guess, with Austin Theory here today on NXT. Well, Austin Theory, once again, you said that you were going to bury or besmirch or shame someone, and you did. Well, I did, Jim Ross. I did. I took this Disney Lucasfilm Star Wars self called Oda Boba, whatever his name is, I can't say it. I took him and I beat him. And he must not be as good as he thinks he is, because at the end of the day, he got given away to the Glassport Frith middle. So he did, Gorilla Monsoon, so he did, Austin Theory, and so did many other dolls. At the end of the day, Jim Ross, I still the TWF light heavyweight fighter. And someone said that I'm as a someone and I beat everyone. Well, that might be true, but Austin Theory, aren't you worried that Kenny Omega might be coming after you? Yeah, I already put Kenny Omega in his stead at least 2 times. If Kenny Omega wants to, you know, get put in his stead again by me, well, that's his bind. Well, some would say that your mindset, your stand, is not right. My mindset and stand are right, Jim Ross. For being the wrestler that I am, for doing the things that I do, my mindset's right. Everyone, they just think they're angry that they can't be like me, Austin Theory. And there's the beloved TWF light heavyweight fighter, Austin Theory. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Austin Theory here today on NXT. And it looks like it is all the time we got here for NXT. I, Gorilla Monsoon, Samoas, and the Jackal. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Might.